What's up guys, it's Maxwell back with week 2 coverage from the CWLL. This is recap 3 and that means we are taking a look at the heal and jump spell conference. Our next war is going to be between War Addicts and the OSF. So first up we have Jaguar 1297 from the OSF coming in on 30 from War Addicts. So looks like we have either a Quattro Lalo or a Penta attack right here. So one of his... actually, no, he only used his heroes to kill the enemy clan castle, which contains the dragon right there. So in go the lava hounds onto the Tesla with the 2 balloons. And it looks like he has sent 3 lava hounds in already for those first 2 air defense to tank those. Air defense is right in the middle right here with those air targeting expos as well. So sort of a tough base. I definitely know that Quattro, I guess it's a Penta attack, would not, yeah, it's a Penta, that's the max lava hound. Would not come to my mind at first seeing this base, but Jaguar obviously has better Laloon skills than I do, which is not very tough to do, so there goes the swag zap on that Dark Elixir storage. Sorry guys, and the swag haste as well, of course. So Jaguar adding insult to injury right here, beautiful attack and very quick 3-star overkilling this base, so I guess Penta was the right choice. Yeah, getting it done for the OSF on number 1230 right here. And then for War Addicts we have Filthy Mids coming in on number 11 Queen and bringing the I'm gonna save you the filthy jokes for now. That just seems like such a basic thing to do. I'm not gonna bother with that. So coming in with King right here to distract the Queen, kill the Queen, create a funnel. I'm not quite sure what the plan with the King was. Maybe he sort of messed it up as well, I'm not quite sure. At least the King created a little bit of a funnel, I guess. And looks like the Wizard is actually going to be able to take out the enemy Queen, so that's a nice surprise right there. Now a couple of minions are coming in onto that gold storage for funneling. One minion has already cleared up there as well, so Queen should step. Now luckily she steps into that compartment, so Mids now looking to make moves on this base and kill that air defense. Looks like he has a jump spell for the Queen. Obviously you always need very good timing for the jump spell if you bring a jump with the Queen. Usually we see Quakes with Queen charges because you don't need any timing for that. You can just Quake open the base whenever. So there goes the jump spell. Looks like he definitely has the timing down because the Queen takes it pretty much right away. Out comes the clan castle. We have a bunch of archers, a Valkyrie, a baby dragon, a wizard, so a poison spell is gonna be able to deal with those guys. Rage is needed as well, however, because he has an air sweeper coming in and also that Expo right there that is doing damage onto his Queen as well as 2 archer towers. But the Queen is doing massive work for this attack, so time to move in with Laloon because looks like the Queen is good now. 2 lava hounds, a bunch of balloons in behind, nice pathing straight into the second row. Whenever your balloons go through the second row of defenses in a straight line, you know that you have definitely done something right. So that's what Filthy Mids is doing right here. So yeah, beautiful attack. This one was also recommended by War Addicts leaders. Shout out to them for reaching out to me on Discord. Certainly makes my life a lot easier, so great job on that. And yeah, looks like the balloons, there's a bunch of lava pups actually cleaning up the Dark Elixir storage, so it's nice to get all of that HP out of the way. There goes another backhand loon trailed in for that cannon just to take that out. Not quite necessary, maybe could have rather used it on cleanup, but anyways, he has enough time to wrap this one up. We're gonna speed through the rest of it. Lava pups are gonna roast the King, and yeah, converging on a town hall, so close to the 99% 1-star. No, of course not. Filthy Mids getting it done in convincing fashion, and with that, let's check the results, and we're gonna be able to see that War Addicts also got it done. Not quite as convincing as Filthy Mids on that particular attack, but 70 to 69 victory, so beautiful job. Trailing on percentage, so important to grab that extra star, and good luck to the OSF for next week's war. Our next war is going to be 1-Invicta against Red Onslaught, and why don't we start things off with Mr. Big Dog Eat, Mr. Big Dogs Eat against Casey Mike from Red Onslaught. So coming in with the Stoned Hobo right here, and this attack is pretty much as perfect of an execution as you are going to see with the Stoned Hobo, at least that I have seen. So cracking open this slightly lengthier compartment right here, and you are going to see all 3 golems going into that in a second. There they go, with king, queen, and all the bowlers in behind. So nice job right into the Tesla farm, which is of course always the main threat in any Tunnel 9 base pretty much, unless there's some troll giant bomb spot or something. But yeah, just gets that Tesla farm out of the way very early. Golem triggers a giant bomb, so no damage to either wizards or bowlers right here. And now he's going to start sprinkling in hogs from the top. So yeah, there they go. 4 of those guys are going to be able to take out that archer tower. And then move on towards the defenses that are actually being tanked. So sprinkling in more hogs for the wizard tower. Getting that down very quickly. Avoids damage onto his hogs, which is of course very good. And as you can see, pretty much the entire kill squad is still alive. Actually, he's lost a couple of bowlers just due to splash, I guess. But Golem's still alive, King's still alive, Queen's still alive. And more hogs coming in, going with the counterclockwise, yeah, working their way around the base stuff right here. And now the Queen is actually moved in front, which is of course not ideal, but you don't have a Queen ability for nothing, so he's gonna use it. And now it's time to bust through the wall. There goes the heal spell. Actually a bit unlucky with that spring trap right there, but that one hawk is gonna be able to 1v1 the wizard tower with that heal spell. And then going to move on, provide some more value onto that mortar and also the archer tower, I guess. So yeah, that's gonna be the 3-star for Mr. Big Dogs Eat against Casey Mike from Red Onslaught. So very nicely done right here for the 9 versus 9 action. And yeah, nice attack for OHI. And we are gonna move on to Red Onslaught next. And for Red Onslaught, we have a 10 versus 10 3-star, and actually a very interesting one, because this is the Bowler Witch attack, and you don't see that too often in 10 versus 10. It's sort of more common in the 11 versus 10 meta, so definitely interesting to check this one out. So coming in right here with a bunch of bowlers and witches, looks like he has 2 jump, 2 rage, and 1 free spell, so no heal spell for this one, and obviously not the extra 6th spell that Tunnel 11s have, which I've gotten so used to already, because it's obviously so nice to have it. And also he's using 2 golems for this one, so no max Clan Castle Giants like I am used to with this attack. So yeah, just 2 golems to tank some point defense, I guess, because they obviously don't provide that much value against that first Multi-Inferno, which is of course the purpose of the max Giants in the Clan Castle if you bring those. So looks like it's working pretty nicely, though. He also didn't put any tanking towards the flanks, besides that the witches with their skeletons are going to be able to provide enough shielding for the bowlers, and looks like it's actually working out pretty nicely. So interesting that you can do this as well. Not seen that too often, but I guess on this base it did work out. So nice job to TT from Red Onslaught, taking down Justin from One Hive Invicta, and yeah, he might need a new base anyway. So yeah, wrapping it up right here on the Troll Tesla at 12 o'clock. For the 3-star, with that we are going to check the war results, and yeah, One Hive Invicta pretty much absolutely destroyed Red Onslaught right here. Not sure what where this big difference came from, but obviously a very nice performance by One Hive Invicta. And yeah, good luck to Red Onslaught for next week's war. Maybe they can do a little bit better then. And yeah, gonna be it for this war. And now, guys, our next war is gonna be UK Weekend War against Bathroom Break. So we have Mr. KK from Bathroom Break coming in right here on number 14, Kiwi from UK Weekend War. So starting things off with a couple of baby dragons for funneling, and then looks like this is one of those HGHB attacks, I think. So the giants actually being kited right here from the mortar straight to the Tesla. The Queen, though, is not realizing anything. Yeah, sort of close the troops to her platform right there. So you would think that she would maybe snipe down a couple of healers, but she doesn't. And Bolas and Queen are gonna be able to take her out very quickly. So at this point, the Lava Hound popped due to the wizards, and it's actually not gonna do too much damage. The healers have sort of peeled off from the giants, though. So healing up the Queen now, as well as the King and the Bolas. So opener really not looking all that strong, gotta be honest, but now a couple of hogs are coming in. They are going to kill that cannon up there, and then a bunch of hogs onto the Tesla farm, where unfortunately the giant bomb awaits. So Definitely some chaos over there. Then destroying the archer tower next. So at this point the Hawks are healed back up to full. They are making their way through the base, but only a rage spell left to help them, so no heal spells left for those Hawks. However, they were able to kill the bomb tower, and the bowlers are still doing work. The bowlers are really what keeps this raid going at this point, as well as the queen, of course, but she has used her ability as well, so she's gonna have to bank, or he's gonna have to bank on the bowlers, and they're gonna take out the Tesla, not dropping any health because the two healers are gonna be able to keep them alive. There goes the wizard tower. The Expo is locked onto one bowler, but take a look. It's actually being healed up now because the Expo on its own cannot do enough damage, but the Arch Tower is taking bowlers. However, at this point the Queen is swinging around and she's gonna certainly pose the threat that is going to defeat the rest of this base. The Expo inside is gonna be left standing. The Queen is gonna get that builder hut first and then track back towards the Expo. And finally get it out of the way to wrap up the 3-star for Bathroom Break in this case. And then we are going to check out Eric for UK Weekend War coming in on Triting from Bathroom Break for the 10 versus 10 triple right here. So starting things off with the Golem, there go the Wall Breakers, avoiding the Mortar Shells, so that's nice. King and Queen in behind, funnel has been created. Looks like the Clan Castle has minions of Valkyrie and a Dragon, so definitely an interesting combination right there. Skelly Spell has been dropped, but it looks like that is being taken out by those Molten Inferno Towers fairly easily, so the King is actually gonna grab 2 air defenses right here. Now the Queen moving in behind, just trying to see what more she can get. There go 2 Lava Hounds, there go the Balloons in behind. The Queen looks like she's actually getting that Air Sweeper, another Tesla, and maybe also, no, not gonna get the Inferno Tower. The enemy Queen is still alive, but now she's being frozen, so very smart freeze spell right there. Just stalling out the Queen so the Balloons can sweep through, take out the defenses, and then hopefully the Lava Pups will be able to clean up the Queen behind that, and looks like they are actually going to be able to incite the Rage Spell. Those Lava Pups are just doing so much damage, and they are going to be able to take care of enemy Queen right here and now. It's time for the Balloons to sweep through the rest of this base, clean it up for the 3-star, so nice attack by Eric right here, getting it done on Triting from Bathroom Break for the 10v10. And yeah, definitely a very nice attack, but not a deciding factor in this war at all. Although it was a very nice attack, we are going to check the results right about now as this 3-star here with the Lavaloon wraps up. So yeah, actually the biggest star differential I have seen yet. So very nice performance by UK Weekend War, getting the 73 stars and 96% destruction. Bathroom Break just sort of struggling right now, 56 stars, and or they only got 3 9 versus 9 triples. So yeah, definitely some polishing up to do there, but maybe they can have better luck next week is what I meant to say. And definitely congratulations to UK Weekend War on this W. That's gonna do it for this war. And then we have Cly Soil against 1001 crew. So we are gonna start things off with Flipper, who actually had a 6-pack this war. So definitely gotta give him a shout out for the great performance. And he's coming in here with the Shattered Opener, so 2 Golems, and then Lalo for the back end side. So this probably, I would say, one of the most common attacks in the meta right now. Maybe even the most common attack. I actually had one war earlier, I can't remember which one it was, where I saw pretty much only this attack, only this army composition from one side, and that obviously means that it seems to work on pretty much any base right now. So that's good, and Flipper is certainly going to make use of it. However, I want to mention that he did not do 2 of those attacks, so he did 1 of those, and then I think Queen Charge Lalo, so yeah, he can do it all. So yeah, coming in right here, already took out the Clan Castle and 2 air defenses, so looking very good at this point. He has 2 Lava Hounds for the back end side, and he's going to send the first one in right now. Skelly Spell for the Queen, a maxed Skelly Spell that is, so the Queen is awaiting her soon death right here. Balloon's actually not splitting in this case, which is a bit unfortunate. Sends in another Lava onto that first air defense right there. There goes the Rage Spell, Skelly Spell going down as well. Queen is distracted onto the Lava Hound, and take a look at how quickly those Skellies under Rage are just chewing down the Queen, man, it's insane. Very nicely done by Flipper, very clean and sweet Queen kill. The Haste Spell was also very good. Those 2 defenses needed to go down quickly, and nice bonus with that 5 HP balloon taking out that Tesla actually, so Very cool attack, swagging both hero abilities and 2 whole archers as well for this attack. So yeah, once again, shout out to Flipper, beautiful attack, very nice war performance by him. Certainly crushing it for the 101 or 1001 crew. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your guy's name, don't kill me for that. And from the other side, we are gonna check out King Fut coming in on number 12, Krog right here. And he's bringing the Queen Charge Lalo. So I was going to show you guys the Queen Charge Lalo either way. Because yeah, both of our Town Hall 9 performers from this war did one each. So yeah, there's that. And the Queen gets a Skelly Trap, an Air Skelly out of the way early. So that's nice. Sort of a strange location for an Air Skelly. I think, at least looking at this base, well, I know of course that it was hit with a Queen Charge from the side of the base, but I think it sort of looks natural as well to maybe go in and use this natural path right here for the Queen. So anyways, Clan Castle out, Dragon, Baby Dragon, Rage Spell, Poison Spell, gonna be taking care of that, and also the enemy Queen in a second right here after the his Queen shoots down that Baby Dragon, that regular Big Dragon, which of course has quite a bit of HP, so yeah, right after that he was able to utilize the Rage Spell as well for the Queen. So his Queen is gonna grab 2 air defenses relatively soon here. There goes another Rage Spell, this time only for damage purposes, because the Queen needs to be a bit quicker, because otherwise it could be sort of close on time. That's why he used that Rage Spell. Tesla going down, actually that air defense is locked onto his healers now, which is a bit unfortunate. At this point he is starting the Lalo. There goes the max level Lava Hound from the Clan Castle. Bit unlucky right here by not getting that Black Bomb and that Skelly Trap with that Hound and having that lock onto the balloons, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Has 3 Lava Hounds left for 2 air defenses, so yeah, unless he sort of fat fingers half of his balloons. This base is of course a rip already in the current meta, since Lalo is so strong. So yeah, nice execution to King Fut, and I don't want to fail to mention that he also got the 6-pack this war. So some great Channel 9 performances in this war on both sides, and yeah, certainly going strong in that department. Gonna speed through the rest of this attack, as it is just clean up 1 balloon in the back, which can of course be used for cleanup, and looks like he did that at the top there as well. So wrapping up another nice 3-star with that, we are of course going to take a look at the results of this war and see who came away with the victory. And it was actually the 101 crew, as I'm going to call them from now on until they tell me otherwise, beating Cly Soil by 3 stars. Percentage was fairly even, but the 101 crew just able to grab a couple more stars, so congrats on their victory, and good luck to Cly Soil for next week's war. For our next war inside the Jump Spell Conference, we are taking a look at Emphatic Fury versus Joff. So for this one we have Mr. Master coming in right here for Emphatic Fury against Dr. Wallust from Joff. So bringing a Queen Charge Vaho attack actually. So I found this one pretty interesting, that's why I want to share it with you guys. Because yeah, it's kind of an off-meta attack. So definitely cool to see a couple of those, I think at least. Not every attack Lalunian, as we have seen enough of already if you have watched all the recaps or even all of this recap so far. So yeah, coming in right here, taking out the enemy CC, which is of course always important to do that early with the Hawk attack. 1 archer has already cleared that Billard in the corner just so he doesn't get a time fail, so very smart on that. The king is gonna sort of walk along the queen here and just help her out with some damage onto those buildings. There go a couple of bowlers supporting the king, so that way he can just tear through this part of the base a bit quicker and not take forever with the queen walking this way right here. Looks like the king has locked onto a couple of Teslas. He's taking a bunch of damage, so for that reason the queen has not really needed any spells yet after killing the clan castle, which is of course a big bonus as well. And looks like he's gonna create the Valkyries funnel with the Valkyries themselves, so that's also looking pretty good. Going over the town hall, actually 4 Valkyries, they're gonna swing all the way around and go around the outside, take out several trash buildings, but not help inside the core. But I guess the bowlers and the queen, as well as the king swinging into the core is enough. King is now using his ability. Actually, the bowlers have been healed up back to full as well, so that's very nice. And now trading in the first hawk for that cannon up top to get that out of the way. Everything moving through the base together in a nice fashion. That I always like to see that. And 10 hawks in the back. He could have pretty much swagged those, or at least a bunch of those, but decides to keep it in good spirits right here and deploy all his hogs, and yeah, that way he ends up with an overkill on this base. So very nice attack to the master from Emphatic Fury, taking down number 13 from Joff. So yeah, nice attack, nice Queen Charge Vaho attack. I personally love doing these myself on my Town 9 account, so yeah, definitely nice to watch one. And as far as Joff's attacks go, we are gonna roll with number 7 Rapide coming in on number 1 from Emphatic Fury right here. So I'm calling out the number 1, who it looks like has to do some work to do on the upgrade of those new walls. They have not really been implanted into his base yet, so let's see. Oh, he gets started down here actually. So goes with the baby dragon loon trick, so I guess he knew about that Tesla. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have known to do that. So starts off with sniping a bunch of percentage. There goes preempt Rage Spell. Just because the queen is taking so much damage early, he actually had to place down that Rage Spell before he placed the queen and the healer, so she would have had to burn her ability right away, and he did not want to do that, I guess. So that's why he's doing that. And now he comes in with the Golem and Bolas up top right here. Bolas able to create a nice funnel by bouncing the rocks into that archer tower right there. And yeah, kind of taking that out along the way. And take a look at the queen. He was very, very patient, and with the queen took a very long time to pull the trigger on her ability, but yeah, definitely got rewarded for a little bit, because the queen took out a couple more buildings before the expo eventually then took her down anyway, so not enough healers left up there to heal her back up. The bowlers are now going crazy inside the core, taking down the town hall with ease. The first Inferno tower is already down, so nothing to worry about there. And looks like we actually have a P.E.K.K.A. and the king still busting through one of those level 11 walls. Another baby dragon down here coming in for some extra percentage, so nice touch on that. Minion on the army camp, he's got it all going on here. Rapide is absolutely destroying his base, approaching 70%, so that's an awesome attack. We're gonna speed through the rest because, of course, not too much happening. Bunch of point defense now gonna kill the king eventually, but he's gonna end up with 71% in this one, so definitely a very good attack. And yeah, getting it done 10v11 style. Let's check the results. We're going to be able to see that Emphatic Fury lost 67 to 73, so Joff coming away with a victory. Very convincing fashion. Good job to you guys, and good luck to Emphatic Fury for next week's war. Alright, and here we are with the next one, and Alpha's warring UGM Gaming war, and we have Kazuma coming in on Taz. So for this one we got a 10 versus 10 attack, we got Queen Charge, go Vaho again, no golems in this one, sorry. So let's see where he's gonna start it off. I'm not quite sure. It looks like we have, was that one Valkyrie or something on the Town Hall there? Looked like just a little funneling troop. The wizard is actually gonna get the army camp. Okay, so you can do one wizard against one archer tower and it gets the army camp. That's definitely nice to know. I did not know about that. So yeah, queen taking out the town hall, which of course takes very long if you just want to funnel it. Locks onto one air defense, which of course does not play any role at all for this attack because it's a ground attack. One barbarian was able to lure out the clan castle right there, so that's definitely unique as well for a Town Hall 10 base. We've got 3 baby dragons and 1 trailing balloon. The balloon is gonna be a bit late to the party. The queen needs a rage spell, just because she's got a point defense. There's a wizard coming in for funneling up top again. And yeah, all the clan castle troops are dead by now. That's looking good for Kazuma. There go the warbreakers. No test warbreaker. He did not need one because the buildings were close together, so there could not be a bomb over there. Inferno tower is now locked onto the queen, so she's gonna walk the Inferno right here. Takes out the cannon first, probably gonna need the ability soon. Yep, there he goes, use the ability to get the Inferno out of the way. Then the queen grabs the archer tower right after that, so that's certainly nice. There go the Valks, they are just gonna have their way with all these trash buildings around the outside. Queen is gonna smack enemy queen in the face, so that's good. The Valkyries can track back towards the outside. There go some more Valkyries from the other side, so by funneling them this way, he's making them go into the core, so that's good. A couple of them are really low on health, so it's probably gonna drop a heal spell soon, I would assume. Nope, there goes a rage spell first into the Inferno tower, and then Maybe he's gonna drop a heal spell after, catch the Valkyries as well as the Hawks or something. I don't know. Gonna have to see on that. Yes, the first heal is down right in the Inferno compartment. Actually, right after the Inferno compartment is what I meant to say. So Hawks moving through and yeah, just destroying the space. Everything sweeping together through those defenses. Obviously a lower weighted Tunnel 10 once again, as we are used to seeing with most of the Tunnel 10 successful 10 versus 10 3-stars. Yeah, actually a bunch of swag going on. So Kazuma, a very badass attack, a swag heal, 2 Hawks, a Balloon, a Giant, and an Archer as well. So definitely great attack and wrapping it up nice and quick. So yeah, very good attack right here, and let's check out UGM's attack. And for that one we have another 10 versus 10 and Dizontra x Juve coming in on number 6 Cal right here, and starting off with a Golem right away, 2 Golems actually, and a couple of Wizzies for funneling purposes of course. Looks like he is bringing the Quattro Quaco, as some of us like to say. Sorry if you hate that term, I'm gonna try not to say it too often. So yeah, wall breakers able to crack the wall, no test wall breaker there, so I assume he knew there was no bomb, maybe this wasn't a fresh hit, I'm not sure. There go the Quakes. Somewhere it always looks cool if you Quake open one of those Inferno compartments, I don't know. I just like seeing that for some reason. The Valkyries are gonna be enraged to take out the enemy Valkyries, so I'm pretty positive now this was not a fresh hit, because it seems like he knew the Clan Castle composition as well, or maybe he just reacted quick, I don't know. Don't want to take anything away from him, so if this was a fresh hit, excuse my bad commentary, but there goes the Laloon coming in straight towards that Expo, spreading them out a little bit. Looks like a pretty good deployment, nice row sweeping through right here. There goes the haste spell, keeping them nice and close to the Lava Hounds. I know that's always something that goes wrong whenever my Laloon goes wrong, which tends to happen when the Lava Hounds go too far in front. So that's definitely one of my problems. I'm gonna have to watch out for that and maybe learn a bit of these attackers as well. So nice heal spell right after the Inferno, keeps all the balloons alive, and there goes the last splash defense in the Wizard Towers. So the rest of this base is definitely toast, as you can see, because a bunch of balloons left and probably no black bombs around the Tesla farm. So yeah, just wrapping up another very nice one right here for UGM Gaming. Very nicely done to Dizontra for this one. And also a nice amount of lava pups left, helping with the cleanup. So let's check the war results for this one. So looks like it was actually a tie on stars, 72-72, but UGM able to come away with the victory only just by 0.13%. So this is definitely the closest war that I have looked at so far. So great job to UGM and also Alphas. So really unlucky to Alphas for taking the L right there. But they are probably gonna bounce back next week because they have performed very nicely. So yeah, nice war right here. So definitely happy to check it out. And with that, we are gonna wrap it up for Heal and Jump Spell Conference. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.